Mến chào các bạn, mình là Thủy Lê, huấn luyện viên cuộc sống của Học viện Proctor Gallagher, người sẽ giúp các bạn chuyển hóa cuộc đời của mình từ bên trong, nơi chứa đựng sức mạnh, tiềm năng và các công cụ sáng tạo phi thường, giúp bạn kiến tạo cuộc đời bạn thực sự muốn trải nghiệm tại đây và ngay bây giờ.
I mentioned this yesterday. Here's a young lady here we used as an example. You might have to quit what you're doing. If you really don't like what you're doing, get out of it, for God's sake. Fall in love with something. Do what you absolutely love doing. If you really don't like what you're doing, you're not in harmony with it. Find something else to do. A lot of people are afraid to quit their job because then what would they do? I was teaching the vacuum law of prosperity in a seminar at the Hyatt Hotel in downtown Toronto. We had in our kitchen a sofa, a little coffee table, and a couple of chairs. And they were wicker. They were really, I sort of liked them. I went home one day, and this was all gone from the kitchen. I said, where'd it go? They said, we threw it out. Why? We didn't like it. You said to create a space for the good you desire. We created the space. That's the way it works. You got to create a space for the good that you desire. Sometimes when you're in a job you don't like, and you say, well, I'll stay there till I find something. No, quit. Get the hell out of it and sit and think, what do I really love doing? That's what you want to do. Remember, nature abhors a vacuum. There's a vacuum law of prosperity. You've got to make room for the good that you desire. This isn't just an idea of mine. This is an absolute law. Nature absolutely abhors a vacuum. What do you really want? You see, there's the trick. That is the Hummer right there. You can, we mentioned this yesterday, create the life you really want. Think of that. You can create the life you really want. Blow this up. Look at it. Yes, you can. You really can. You really can create the life you want. This may sound like fantasy. It's not fantasy. This is real. It's real. Create the life you want. This is generally where paradigms take over. Let's stop and think of what a paradigm is. A paradigm is a mental program that has almost exclusive control over our habitual behavior. And get this, almost all of our behavior is habitual. The paradigm's controlling us. I changed my paradigm and I didn't understand what I had done. I changed my paradigm through the repetition of listening to records. This is a portable record player. These are little 7-inch discs of Earl Nightingale. I listen to these things over and over again.
Hello, this is Earl Nightingale. In this recording, the magic word is the first of 12 you'll receive in this series titled How You Can Lead the Field in the Modern World. Before we start, I'd like you to know that I'm not going to try to tell you how to live your life. That's none of my business, nor is it anybody else's business. That's your business. And the first thing let's talk about is the magic word. The experts call it the most important word as far as the results we get from life are concerned in this or any other language. And that word is attitude. It is our attitude toward life which will determine life's attitude toward us.
You have no idea how often I've listened to this. Literally thousands of times. And I got listening to it because I was absolutely fascinated with it. I had never heard anybody talk like this when I started to listen to this. That was in 1961-62. I've listened to these records more times. These are absolute gold to me. I just kept listening. That's how I changed. Paradigm is created through repetition of ideas, and I'm going to tell you it's going to be changed the same way.